everyone, my name is May Arabalo and today I will be having a teaching demonstration for English 10. The main objectives of my demonstration: differentiate active and passive voice, identify the voice of the verb in a sentence, and use active and passive voice in a sentence. But before we start, let us all pray. Joanna, please lead the prayer. Amen. Class monitor, check the attendance please. Okay, very good that no one is absent for today. Please take your seats. Okay, once again, good morning class. To begin with our lesson, I will show you random pictures and you are going to construct sentences from what you observe in these pictures. Okay, so let's start. What can you say about this one? Yes, Greg? Okay, very good. How about this second picture? Anyone from the class, please? Yes, Michelle? Okay, very good. How about this last picture? Okay, Jonna, please answer. Alright, so all your answers are correct. As you will notice, class, your classmates constructed sentences from the pictures I've shown. And you will notice also that in the sentences they constructed, they use verbs or action words. In our previous lesson, we already discussed what verbs are. Right, class? So let's have some more activities about verbs. Okay, so in this activity, I want you to underline the verbs used in each sentences. Who can answer number 1? Yes, Brian, go to the board and underline the verbs in number 1. Who can answer number 2? Okay, Paul, go to the board and underline the verbs used in the sentence number 2. And who can answer number 3? Yes, Davy. How about number 4? Okay, and last number, who can answer? Okay, so you will notice, class, that all your answers are correct. Number 1, the verbs used are left. Number 2, sent. Number 3, ringed. Number 4, talked. And number 5, rang. So these verbs are all in past tense. Or as you can notice, the action has all been done. Now let's have some more activities. So in this next activity, class, you will going to identify the verbs in each sentences. I will give you 3 minutes to answer. Okay, class, your time starts now. Okay, time's up. Are you done, class? Okay, very good. So, in number 1, what is the verb used? Okay, so in number 1, the verb used is read. How about number 2? In number 2, the verb used is change. And number 3, ate. Number 4, delivers. Number 5, write. Number 6, hired. Number 7, baking. Number 8, presented. Number 9, carried. And number 10, explored. So those are the verbs used in each sentences. Now from the sentences, class, given in this activity 2, I want you to construct new sentences without changing its meaning. Or I will give you example. So, for example, class, the chef prepared a delicious meal. The verbs used is prepared and the subject of the sentence is the chef. Now, let's have this second sentence. A delicious meal was prepared by the chef. It has the same meaning, but we already construct a new form of sentence from this first sentence. You will notice that in the sentence number 2, a delicious meal was prepared by the chef. The chef is already the receiver of the action. Now, what is the difference, class, between active and passive voice? Anyone from the class? Yes, Carmela? Okay, very good. So, when the subject of the sentence does the action and the verb is a direct object, it is in active voice. While in passive voice, when the subject is acted upon, it is in passive voice form. Active voice, class, is used to indicate that the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action. Take note that when the subject of the sentence does the action and the verb has a direct object, we say that the verb is in active voice. So let's proceed in passive voice. Passive voice is created when the subject is acted upon. And take note also that the form of the verb when the subject is the receiver, not the doer of the action, is made up of was plus past participle. It is in passive voice. So, when can you say that the sentence is in active or passive voice? Okay, who can answer? Yes, Mike. Okay, very good. So, when the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action, it is in active voice, while in passive voice, in changing a sentence from active to passive, the direct object is in passive voice. Now, I will divide your class into two groups, and the first group will write 5 sentences in active voice, and the second group will write 5 sentences in passive voice. This row is group 1 and the next row is group 2. You can do the class in 5 minutes. Okay, work from your group, class. Okay, class, are you done? Okay, very good. Who is the leader in group 1? Read your answers, the 5 sentences in active voice. Okay, very good. How about group 2? Are you done? Okay, so read your answers, the sentences that are made in passive voice form. Okay, class, so very good. All your answers are correct. So let's proceed. In this next activity, you will identify the verbs in the sentence. Write active if the voice is in active voice, and passive if the voice of the verb is in passive voice. In a one whole sheet of paper, class. And later on, we're going to check your answers. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, so are you done, class? Okay, so let us check your answers. In number 1, an interesting report was presented by the reporter. This sentence is in passive voice because the subject of the sentence is the receiver of the action. And next, the number 2, the Congress approved the national budget. This sentence is in active voice. And number 3, she bought a new book. The answer in number 3 is also active voice. And number 4, John saw a pretty girl. This is in active voice form. And number 5, President George was killed by a gunman. You will notice, class, here that the subject of the sentence is also the receiver of the action. That's why this is in passive voice. Number 6, Sarah helps Donna in washing the plate. This is also in active voice form. And number 7, Carlo gave a very inspiring speech during the program. This is in active voice. And number 8, the boy shouted very loud. This also is in active voice. And number 9, please buy me a dog. It is in active voice. And last number, my father took me to the movie theater for my birthday. This also is in active voice. Now, who got perfect score, class? Okay, very good. So, give your classmates a round of applause. And for your assignment, class, write paragraph with 8 to 10 sentences. Express your experience during this pandemic. Use at least 5 verbs in passive voice and underline the verbs you use in each sentences.